Welcome to the wonderful Galilee. We're standing here on an amazing lookout that is showing us so clearly about the Galilee in the time of Yeshua, 2,000 years ago. You can see on the same mountains, same hills where Yeshua taught, where the disciples were. In fact, from this very location, you can clearly see the heart of the ministry of Yeshua in Galilee. Why? Because this is really the point from which you can see the three of the cities mentioned in the New Testament. One of them is just above us, which is called Chorazim. Another one is down over there, which is called Capernaum. And the third one down in the valley, which is called Bethsaida. Three of these places we know. And therefore, people are gathering on the main roads. They're walking back and forth. But here is the meeting place. And the meeting place very often is something that draws people together, and that is the river. Down below, you can see part of the Jordan River. The Jordan River that flows from the Mount Hermon, cutting through the basaltic plateau that you see in front of us and goes right into the Sea of Galilee. This is a beautiful place, and here all around in the dry grass in this month, we see a lot of different plants. One of them is the mustard plant, and the mustard plant that was here for thousands of years, and very easily you can just see the seeds, the smallest seeds that we know that you find here from plants, but yet out of them the great bushes, the very tall bushes are growing, the taller than anything else that you can see on the ground as a plant, okay, as a bush. So you can imagine Yeshua, while he's teaching his Sermon on the Mount, somewhere around this area. It could have been in this location, could have been nearby, stretching his hand and saying to the people, this is what your faith is like. Okay, we might hear the birds that are just flying here a little bit here in the trees, but imagine in the times of the bird migration during month of March or November, millions of birds are flying through this very area, through the Sea of Galilee, when they migrate from Europe to Africa. And so you can see clouds of birds. They track about 500 million birds that fly through in the clouds. Imagine how would it be if Yeshua would have said, he said, look at the birds of the air. They don't sow, they don't reap, but my Heavenly Father takes care of them. How much more you? This is phenomenal. We want to welcome you back here in Israel so we can go deeper and experience the encounter with God here in the Galilee.